Mood Indigo, Mood Indigo, Mood Indigo.
Mood Indigo.
Mood Indigo.
Mood Indigo.
The Mood Eye. The iconic Mood Eye. Solid Mood Eye, right?
Indigo, Mood Indigo, Mood Indigo, Mood Indigo, Mood Indigo.
Mood Indigo has been around for 50 years now as a central part of life here at IIT Bombay. Mood Indigo is a celebration of culture and people, the people who build it up, the artists and the stars who win all our hearts, the students who win from all across the country, and most importantly, the lovely people here who are part of the IITB fraternity. In recent years though, with the accelerated expansion of the festival, the focus on the campus community and alumni network has dwindled, which needed to be addressed. Additionally, the inter-team communication infrastructure also needed an upgrade. Our proposal lies with a hybrid engagement system to bring people closer to MI and also to streamline and make more efficient the communication system that not only connects MI with its workforce but also slowly opens up MI to the rest of the IITB community, such as the PG Janta and the professors with their families who are not much accounted for currently. The hybrid system approach shows great promise as Mood Indigo has already begun its digital foray, having been forced to conduct the 2020 version completely online. The learnings and the data from which could help better the system for future iterations. Now, let me take you through a quick glance at our process. We began by mapping various stakeholders and their present interactions with the festival while researching other cultural festivals and their relationships with the people they cater to. We made department-wise on-ground and pre-fest mappings of workforce interactions, continuing then to map the current relations of IITB, its people, spaces, and activities with the festival, mapping it across time and trying to understand the associated emotions. We conducted primary research through personalized interviews to understand the emotions of the community with the festival. All this while continuing secondary research into engagement theories and communication theories to finally come up with our project proposal.
We divided these intervention stages into 6 steps. The first step will be the initial onboarding, where anyone who is excited enough can join right away. After joining right away, they can immediately be a part of the team. For those who require slightly more encouragement, we first start with visibility. This visibility can be in the form of an MI wall or a digital platform, or even something very simple like a park bench, which is contributing to the community while making MI visible. From here on, we will move on to the quick impact projects. These projects require very little planning and are short-lived and can be defined as low effort, high reward scenarios. An example of this could be a blood donation drive or a board game night. When strategically timed, they subliminally create a sense of bonding while associating MI with good times and as a platform where people can come to have fun. Once this association of MI with fun is created, we will move on to fast gratification and fun. Here, we will use the quick impact projects earlier to create the teams and sentiments within the volunteers. A form of creators' fulfillment is also created through inviting them into creative activities like wall painting. This can also lead to the sense of ownership. Then, through those earlier activities, we will identify the deeper impulses of the particular volunteer section. What this will lead to is a customized communication for each yearly batch of volunteers. Then, we will make more complex and well planned out activities, such as campus cleanup drives or MI picnic, especially for the non-student people. Mood Indigo Picnic will be an apt opportunity for the IITB community to come out of their shells and their homes and socialize under the banner of MI, using what is already available in the campus and through some resources from MI itself, we can create a more socially dynamic event. These more well-planned activities will cement MI's name in the minds of the people as an avenue where people express themselves and that it's a cultural get-together. Finally, we will start enlistment where we will acknowledge the volunteers and their inputs by promotion through giving their work coverage in our own and our partner media channels. We'll include them in our digital platforms, which would allow them to feel more connected with and be a larger part of the festival. This would also allow the team to document user journeys and take feedback and suggestions from the community. Events with focus on community learning, especially through collaboration with our alumnus, will provide positive media coverage to MI and will also reshape the environment in which MI takes place. Workshops and competitions for everyone will ensure collaboration from everyone and will give back to everyone. These in-person interventions will slowly peel back the layers of discomfort the community currently holds towards them.
Our digital solution comprised of a social media plus project management web application to foster community engagement, streamline communication, and workforce management for the festival. This will ensure a truly unique, efficient, and fun experience for all stakeholders. The digital platform will thus leverage the wider community, address the serendipity of IITP, ease the burden on the MI team, and will be a backbone for subsequent system design interventions like data collection and grievance redressal systems. This is Bhupesh. He is a ProNights coordinator and is working as a point of contact for the artists who will perform in MI. Bhupesh gets an email from the artist manager who tells him about his arrival time and requests a pickup. Bhupesh takes up the MI app and clicks on the new task. He selects the target from the contacts menu as Renu, who is in the services department of the list. He writes a task request and adds a due date and time. Renu receives the task from Bhupesh on her dashboard along with another request by Shalu to pick up her artist from a nearby area. Renu views the request on her map as they are automatically pinned by the system. She schedules a cab to pick up both the artists and updates the task on through the update feature. Bhupesh receives a notification about the update and he assigns an organizer to go with the cab. He uses the share details feature to share the cab details as a message on the app to the organizer. The organizer uses the details and boards the cab. Once at the airport, the organizer picks up the artist and communicates it to Bhupesh. Bhupesh updates the app for his CG and Renu. Bhupesh also creates a request for a gate pass. The CG receives an important notification and immediately signs off on the gate pass. Bhupesh then forwards the gate pass to his organizer. The artist is dropped off at the venue and Bhupesh finally marks the task as done. This highlights the communication between the coordinators. Now, let's examine how an alumnus might be a part of the system. This is Mr. Batra. He is an IITB alumnus. One day, he sees an ad about Mood Indigo in Bombay Times and starts to reminisce about his own experience he had during MI. He scans the given QR code and downloads the MI app. He enters the details such as his role as alumni and the dashboard presents him with the blogs and social feed of MI. He reads about MI and feels nostalgic. He sees the add button and decides to add his own stories along with photos from the MI here as well. He shares the story with his own friends on different social channels and his friends also download the app to view the blog. In the upcoming event section, Mr. Batra sees a beach cleanup event by MI and decides to meet up with his old mates there. After 2 weeks, he gets a reminder on the app. He goes for the cleanup and reconnects with his friends, juniors, and seniors. An informal group gets formed. He posts a story on the app and shares the experience on other social media as well. This builds social capital for MI. This achievement is also put up in a virtual gallery where all other notable achievements of MI are placed and he has the option to explore them too.
हाँ मतलब it's really an interesting idea. Obviously 50-year-old organization है Mood Indigo. It's the 50th edition, 51st edition जो आएगा अभी. So it's high time that we should also think very minutely and in great details for the IITB community as well. And पिछले 50 साल में IITB ने भी काफी कुछ दिया है and we have also tried to give as good a take back value to all of our stakeholders as we can. Definitely in चीजों पे we have to coordinate with our design and technical team so both of the heads can coordinate and take this project further.
Backed by research and our discussions with the correct team, we expect these decisions to bring about a positive impact by documenting a centralized, streamlined communication system, saving time and decreasing scope for error. It would also increase trust for MI in the eyes of all stakeholders, perceiving the execution of MI as a well-oiled machine. Another thing it could serve as would be a publicity platform, a platform for sponsor integrations, and would also create avenues for MI to approach and stay connected with the campus community and with the alumnus. And most importantly, it would be a base to ensure a fun time for everyone and help them build fond memories of MI during their stay at IIT. After all, Mood Indigo is all about its people. As the 50th edition team acknowledged, हम अकेले ही चले थे जाने पे मंजिल, मगर लोग साथ आते गए और कारवां बनता गया.